What does a pin mean? A pin means I'm going to put him in a position where it's difficult for him to move and wait. That may be pinning to tell my kids to come out, okay, and get out of the house, and then all of us leave the house, leave him in there, and let law enforcement take care of the problem, okay? That may be pinning outside on my front porch after I've walked him out of the house in a controlled way, and let law enforcement come by, kind of just scoop him up off my sidewalk and take care of that fucking trash, okay? So, we're looking at both those options, how to do it. The first thing I have to do, Jim, I'm going to use you. You don't mind? I'm sure you have great abs. So, from here, all right, I run into Jameson. I've decided for the moment not going to shoot him. The first thing I need to do is control his hands, and specifically, I'm going to separate his hands away from his waistband. Okay, now, when you do this, you need to project some gravitas. War face, good voice. Hands high, high! Good, something like that. Now, I don't want to continue to do that, okay? And when you talk about how to use your voice, there's a lot of carrot and stick going on here. So if I continue to bark at him that way, it loses effect, all right? So once I get compliance, lower the volume, okay? So the hands are separated away. The next thing I'm going to do is tell him, face away from me, turn around, face away from me, stop. All right. Jameson's hands are away from his waistband. He's not looking at me. I'm looking at him. I, for the moment, am in a pretty good position. I'm going to make an attempt to clear his waistband. Okay? So here's how I'm going to do this. All right, dude, listen up. Do what I tell you to do, and you won't get fucking shot. You understand?
Sure do.
All right. Reach back with both hands and grab your collar. Pull your shirt over your head. Show me some skin. There you go. Good job. Higher. Higher. Cover your face. Stop right there. When I tell you to, slowly turn to your right and start turning towards me now. Turn. 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 Keep turning. Slow. Stop. Turn. Turn, turn, stop. All right. So the sequencing of this is real important. Go ahead and watch, So hands, separate the hands from the waist. That's the first thing we got to do. Okay. Face him away from you. Don't let him look at you when you're doing that. All right. So that's the control part. That's the control part. Now I'm going to make the attempt to clear his waistband. Reach back, grab your collar. Don't say grab your shirt, because he may do something like that, okay? Be specific. Grab the collar. If you say, reach back and grab your shirt, and he does something like this, okay, that's how you have Philando Castile fucking shootings, okay? Lawful shooting, not a good one. Okay, so you have to be precise. You have to be specific. Reach back, grab your collar. Pull your shirt over your head. And I usually say, show me some skin. Especially if they have multiple layers. They got a t-shirt, they got an overshirt, they got a jacket. All right, you guys live here in the great white frozen tundra, right? So if people have multiple layers, you're going to have to strip that shit down and ascertain he doesn't have something that he can reach down and snatch. Okay. Now, when we move a guy, once we have him under control, let's say J-Mo's got his hands, he's got his shirt bunched up, I've cleared it, we understand he's pulled that over his face. The other thing I like about him pulling over his face, it takes away a little bit of visibility from him, okay? His hands are occupied, his hands are away from his waist, okay? So it's a pretty good position to have. Really like that position a lot. All right, if I have to move him, I want to do that a step at a time generally, 2 at the most. Okay, so Jameson's going to do that under my direction, all right? So his hands are up, he's got everything bunched up. All right, take 1 step forward, stop, turn to your right, stop, take 1 step forward, stop, take 1 more step forward, stop, face to your left. All right, really want you to control his movement, okay? Literally a step at a time. Tell him which way to face. Before you move him in the back, if you want him to move to the left, don't say something like side step to the left, okay? Because these people aren't fucking rocket scientists. They're not going to know what you mean, okay? Face to your left, face to your right. It's a facing movement before you move them in that direction, because they will screw that up, all right? Now, moving. I want to move you one step at a time, okay? If I decide to stop him and hold him, or pin, as we call it, this is how we're going to pin him in place. All right. Go ahead and go down to the knee. Okay. Why do I do that? Because he's going to cross in the way that he likes, and I don't want him to be comfortable. Okay. So I'll get an idea of, now again, if this is somebody drunk, okay, don't just arbitrarily do that. If you see a guy very athletically, okay, and lively, okay, just you kind of do something like that, fuck you, cross your ankles the other way. You're trying to balance this guy, right? And keep him out of posture. Yeah. No, cross the other way. That's where you want it. Okay? That's where you want it, not comfortable. So that's the whole reason we do that. You don't have to do that. If